100%,
Yeah. Anyway, make sure you're talking to the mic with this one because these mics, yeah, because I remember we've used them before.
Don't move around a lot.
Yeah, like it needs to be like, if you know, like when you go to like a performance, a concert, and you're like, you see the ice like this on the mic.
Yeah.
That's the vibe we're on today. Because right now, I can't even hear you, my brother.
You can't hear me now.
All right, that's better.
Because also when we start talking, I'll start talking a bit louder.
Yeah.
Or do you project your voice?
Nah, but you just fucking talking properly.
Anyway,
Yeah, when we
it's
get
Cam.
into, let's get into it.
It's Cam. This is a public podcast announcement. Okay, we got Willzman XBIA on the gram, aka the official Langman, speaking from the south side of Manny. Okay, who have we got in the studio? We got Louis the Ghost. Let's go.
Yeah.
Who else have we got here today?
Special guest, my G.
Special
indeed.
guest.
Special
Yeah.
indeed.
The baller. Okay, what name are you going by?
Jude, man.
Yeah.
Jude. Judio.
Like that. Kimpston. Yeah.
Yeah. Udakai. Okay.
Guy.
Mr. Udakai in the building. Okay. And today we're going to talk about what? We're going to talk about friendship. All right. Because it's funny because it actually ties into what we were just talking about a second ago.
Before,
as well, innit?
yeah.
But yeah, today we're talking about friendship, bro. So I'll start by throwing out the question. How do you define friendship? Like, what is friendship? What's the definition of friendship to you, yo?
Was that to me?
Mm.
I don't even know, you know. I think friendship's just something that comes naturally, innit?
It's a natural thing.
Have certain bonds with certain people.
But how do you define it? Like, what makes a friend to you? Do you know what I mean?
More time, it's just who you hang around the most.
Is that what you think?
That's how it starts.
That's how it starts. What would you say?
Yeah. It's who you hung around, so which feeds into the point I was gonna make. Really, I wanted to make is it's who you hung around because of what you're doing.
Okay.
So whatever you're doing,
Yeah.
you're gonna attract certain people that are doing the same thing, and you're gonna end up doing what they're doing. They're gonna be your friends.
Is that what makes them my friend to you? Yeah.
Nah, it's environment, innit? So when you're in like primary school, you're in that environment, so you can be friends with people in your primary school, when you go to high school, same thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When I go to football, I make friends with people in my team and stuff.
Make friends with the ballers.
So I think it's definitely the environment, and then you just make certain bonds, and that can be long-term or short-term friendship.
Yeah. Which
Okay.
is what's both dangerous and good at the same time.
Dangerous.
Oh yeah, because you're in an environment where, like you're saying, you're there for football, and then
Make sure you're talking to the mic, bro.
yeah,
Lick it, bro. I told you this.
you're moving mad, bro. Yeah, because you're there, they end up becoming your friend because you're there playing football.
Yeah.
But we're all different characters, so they're engaging in all kinds of activities that are not just football.
Nah, because you're doing this mad thing that you like doing, bro. You just assume you're.
It's just people.
Nah, facts.
How people are, bro.
Not in football
but
in
you're
general,
saying that they're doing all sorts of madness outside of football.
Yeah.
That's not a fact, though. They
Not
might
even
even chill.
madness,
It
is
depends what you mean by
Is Mo Salah
madness.
doing a madness outside of football? Is Mo Salah doing a madness outside of football? Sorry.
Is Mo Salah every player? No.
You know what, bro?
You can't generalize
Most
because of the
players.
you can't generalize because of the
Mo
stereotype.
Salah. Actually, I can't even say we know his character because we don't.
We don't.
So the
So
guy
how?
could be doing a
What about
madness.
everyone else? You don't know their character either. Then you can apply the same
Yeah,
logic.
but in every setting, like Jude's saying, there's always a group of people doing a madness.
Talking to the mic, please.
In every setting, there's always people doing a madness.
Yeah, I'm not denying that. But you're saying that you're making friends with people who are doing the madness. But you can't say that they
not
are doing the madness.
That likely might be if you haven't,
Likely.
if you haven't got to know them. A lot of times we become friends with people we haven't really got to know properly.
Yeah, 100.
So
100.
that's what I'm saying with that.
Listen, for me, friendship is someone who I can link you, yeah, just me and you, and it's just chill. You know what I mean? That's friendship for me, innit? What else? I was thinking about it actually when I was writing down the notes. It's like it's not something too deep, like to me, but that's how I kind of feel like I can define someone as a friend, innit? If I can do that with you, and then I can trust you to a certain extent because I don't trust nobody, but
To a certain extent.
if I can trust you to a certain extent, yeah, then you can be my friend. But I don't have to fully trust you. I don't fully trust nobody.
I feel like if you can chill with them, just in general, then you can have some friends.
Or if you can just chill with them.
So let's say you can just go get food.
So that's a friend.
You're not gonna get food with someone that's not your friend.
I'm not gonna lie. We can go out. We can go out in a group of us, yeah, and there might not be everyone there that I consider a friend.
That's a group.
Yeah.
You say one like, yo, let's go get some food, just me and you. You can't do that if not your boy.
I don't
No,
know.
it depends.
I feel like some people are my boy, and then some people are like my friend. That's how I see it in my head. Do you know what I mean?
What's the difference between someone who's your boy and your
My
friend?
boy we can be like friends for a friend of a friend.
Ah,
You know
okay,
what I mean?
okay.
But if you're like my friend, like I can.
Nah, but I can't just go get scrammy with someone that's a friend of a friend still.
No, but it might not just be okay. So it might not be it might not be that you just go with them in it, but you can go in a group setting and then maybe
But that's
you
what I'm
maybe
saying,
you
like,
say they're your friend in it. Like when people say
I'm
to you,
talking
"Who's
about
that?"
just
Like,
you and them, bro.
all right, yeah,
Go
yeah,
get food, just you and them.
yeah.
Then you're friends in it.
But if you can't,
You can't, then they're acquaintances. You get me?
acquaintances.
Nah, but-
Simple as.
Yeah, I think that like it's all calm thinking about like going to get food if they can chill with you. Stuff
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
But for me, like a friend has to be way deeper than that.
That's what I was kind
But
of.
bro,
Like
deep
you
it.
gotta be there for me.
You're gonna get food, yeah. What are you gonna do? You have to talk in it. If it's just you and them, if it's not deep like that, then you're not gonna just put yourself in that situation. You know what I mean?
Talking to Mike, please.
So
Yeah.
if you're gonna get food, it's just you, like just me and you going to get food. We're gonna talk, bro.
That's true, yeah.
And if you have nothing to say, then I wouldn't like go get food with you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Fair enough. Yeah, that's true, yeah.
So that's how I look at it.
But you got different friends though. Some friends like talking, some don't.
That's the thing as well, like, cause, yeah, that's the thing.
But it doesn't devalue their like
The
your
value as a
friendship
friendship.
too.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
for
yeah.
example, Ian
Yeah.
is a proper friend to me. Like
Yeah.
proper friend.
Yeah.
But I know Ian doesn't talk a lot.
Well,
Ian, bro, we can have 5-minute conversation. That's it.
oh yeah, he's quick.
It's quick.
He's like, boom, boom,
Quick.
this. Are you there?
Exactly.
I shout you.
Yeah, exactly. Like quick, gets to the point.
Yeah, yeah.
Bye. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
And
I know
you could probably chill with him, like, and he'll just be on his phone. That's like, there's a comfortability in that. Because maybe it's more about like the comfortability as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rather than just whether you can talk or not. Because anybody can talk, bro. There's some people. That's what I
I mean by he's a true friend. He
there's
doesn't
some-
need to talk.
Yeah, there's people that I've met in my life that can talk a lot, but I wouldn't consider them a friend. Do you know what I mean? So that's how I'm seeing it. Do you feel like it's important to have friendships in your life as well? Because we know someone who's put up on he put out something like someone tweeted no how did it go now? There was something about I can't recall correctly. But anyway, his thing is friendships aren't necessary. You know what I mean? They're just not, like, they're pointless.
Most friendships are not necessary.
What?
So to some extent, I agree.
Nah, I hear
Not
that
all
still.
friendships.
I don't hear that. I'm not gonna lie, because humans are social creatures, bro. What do you mean?
Nah, because I can class my close friend as family, and I just need family and that's it.
Yeah.
So I don't need friends.
What is going on? But they're
mean-
still technically a friend though, because they're not blood related to you. But yeah, I hear what you're saying
What
about
make you family, bro?
what makes you family.
It's deeper than that, bro. There's man in that's got the same blood. I won't say it's family, bro. And there's man, no relations. I class as family.
Feel that.
So
Feel that.
you don't really need friends if you got people close enough that you can class as family.
I hear that. Yo, I beg you put that mic closer to you still.
I've not moved it, bro.
I know, but like, you need to, like, it's a concert, innit? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I better.
I don't know. It depends. Bro, who's calling, bro?
Airplane mode, my G.
Yeah.
Huh?
Airplane mode.
That's a good idea still. He was supposed to call me a while ago as well. Anyway, I put that on. Yeah. I hear what you're saying, but like the technical definition would still be blood though. But I do hear what you're saying. Like on a, like if you kind of scale it differently, yeah, you could say that it's not really who you're related to as such. It's like the kind of connection you have with a certain person. You know what I mean? Because technically, if you get married to someone, they become your family, no?
Oh yeah.
So in that sense, yeah, I hear what you're saying. But yeah, in terms of blood and whatever, I don't know, man. I don't know. I do not know. Huh?
Deeper stuff.
What is this? It's like man's been like just chilling, smoking weed, thinking, yo, bro, it's like life is deep, you know. Life is deep, bro.
It's always been deep.
It's always been deep, innit?
Yeah.
Do you think so?
Life is deep, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think I felt like life is deep ever. Not until recently. I'm not gonna lie.
Right, so I remember I put that book on my story and you replied, that 12.
Yeah, I copped it. Yeah, I copped it.
Read it.
I've not read it yet. No.
Read it, bro.
Well, because of the lessons he's teaching you, does that make you feel like life's deep?
Bro, I got that book because I already knew. I just wanted to learn more.
Okay, I hear that. What, did you copy it for yourself or was it a Christmas present?
I was gonna get it for myself, but I told someone and then they got it for me.
Oh, fair enough.
Jordan Peterson, innit?
Yeah.
Like Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. Another one.
No, I've not watched that.
Yeah,
I've not
so
read.
life is deep, bro.
I beg you put
When
them
you get to the
close.
core root of what life is, then you realize life is deep, bro. But
I don't know,
that's
man.
a conversation.
That
for
just,
another day.
Yeah.
I feel like that just sounds like life isn't even worth living, bro.
Well,
Like,
what's the sum of what Jordan Peterson
I'm
was
not-
saying in the
I'm
book?
not-
Innit?
I'm
Like
not.
a quick summary.
It's just like rules on how to live your life. Really.
Alright, give us like 2.
So basically, so like, not being naive to think your life's gonna be all fairy tales and stuff.
yeah.
Life is hard.
Yeah.
People from years ago knew life was hard. And if I want to get even deeper,
Yeah.
that's why man made up religion to get people through life.
Oh.
But
Oh.
that's another story and that don't want to get deep into.
Oh.
Get me?
Oh.
And
This is this what we're doing?
And you
Nah, we'll have to do it today.
Nah. This is what we're on.
I just want to ask.
Man said philosophy. Okay, let's go.
Philosophy is deep, bro.
Let me ask this: do you believe that then? What he
Facts.
said,
Yeah.
that people made up religion?
Makes complete sense. Complete sense. If you go back to caveman time, was religion a thing back then? No. So where did heaven and earth, heaven and
So
hell come
you
from?
you believe in like evolution and all that stuff?
Yeah, because it's proof, science
Bro, there's proof
of.
of Jesus and everything else.
No,
bro.
Jesus was a real man. He was a real man. Whether he was the son of God is a different story.
Oh.
All I'm saying is, there's certain things that has happened in my life.
Now, of course. There's
But then again, Jesus says that no one can come unto me unless the Father draws me to him.
I beg you, man, just talking to the mic, bro.
Yeah.
I hear
anyway.
I hear that you're both passionate about your different points.
No, all right,
Beg,
okay.
man, like,
Yeah,
we want, bro. This
to
is
be fair,
a
I'm not
public.
going to get
we'll
into
talk-
that today.
No,
Yeah, that's true.
But hear this. This is a public podcast announcement. You know what I'm saying? So we want good sound, okay?
Yeah.
We've already got good cameras. So let me just, you know what I'm saying? Let's just improve the quality, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anyway.
So anyway, last point is that if God doesn't draw you to Jesus and believing in him, then it probably won't happen. But your time can come in it. I was living a mad life, then God came through to me and was like, yo, Louis.
The mic.
So for all you know,
Do you know what?
50 years from now, you might come back and be like, yo, Louis, yeah, bro. God came through, bro.
Do you know what?
But that's another conversation, like you said.
I need you to hold the mic the way I'm holding it. That's the only way I'm gonna get you to be like, yeah, talking to the mic, bro. Because I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not doing another. I'm not doing another 40 minutes the same team, man. Yo, put them.
Can you hear me properly though?
Yeah. But
calm.
I would just prefer that you grabbed in it just so that you like. It's just like just creates that awareness that you're hearing it, like you're talking to it. But I hear that you both got different points on religion. I've got my own kind of views on it as well. But I'm not getting into that. That's conversation for another day. Sorry.
Yeah, kind of going back to the main point before we started talking about other stuff like
Friendship.
You mentioned that Jordan Peterson says life is hard. It's not all gonna be sunshine and rainbows, which
The
I
mic.
agree 100%.
The mic.
And that's why you need friends that are actually gonna be down for you during those hard moments. That's when you really find out who's like your real true friend. Because those hard moments, bro, when they hit, like, you also have to analyze the situation. That is this situation too deep to the point where now I can't expect them to do all this for me, because it's not like on them to to do the most for me. You get what I mean?
100.
Yeah. But if they're a true friend, they've got to go to some extent to help you out in a situation, whether that's just
What?
moral support, financial support, or whatever. You know what I mean?
But they have to.
If they feel like they're your friend, they should feel the need to be able to help. And sometimes,
Should they?
sometimes not helping you is actually a help, because sometimes you don't want to enable someone.
Yeah.
Let's say if they're out of peas or whatever, and they're like, yo, I need peas for this or whatever.
And they're buying trainers or something.
Yeah, and they're buying, yeah.
Jewelry
It's
or
a good
whatever.
thing for me to be like, no, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
But
So just doing whatever it takes to help them out.
the thing is, I think that people have certain expectations of what they expect from friends. For me, right, I think my expectations are so low, bro. Like, I got low maintenance, like, ideas of what I expect from a man, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because for me, whenever I've gone through, like, hard times in my life, yeah, for me, I just don't call on nobody. You know what I mean? And I know there was a time when I was going through something and you called on me, innit? And I appreciate it. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
But for me, I've never been a person where, like, I go through things and I expect people to do it, innit?
Okay.
Like, I don't know why, but for me, I just don't. Like, I'm not reaching out in it. Like, I'm going to just take what's going on, happening, and I'll pattern it, and then I'm going to be good in it. Because for me, it's like building strength in a way as well, in it. Because, like,
True.
if I'm ever in another situation, I'm like, bro, I've been, like, in a gutter, and I know, like, what kind of mental strength is required to go through this period of life, in it. So I can do this, in it. There were people calling in it, but, like, I'm not going to lie, I didn't need it, but I
Yeah.
appreciated it. You understand what I'm saying?
Get what you
So I feel like sometimes people have expectations of their friends, but the thing about the expectations that sometimes people have is that they don't know that their friends don't know that that's what they expect. like, bro, like, I don't know if you're expecting me to see you at least like twice every month or something. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know that. Like, I'm just living my life in it. I've got whatever I'm going through or doing or whatever. So how am I supposed to know that that's what you expect unless you actually express it? And as man, there more time we're not going to express, this is what we expect out of our friends. You just complain when people don't do it.
That's true.
You know
That's
what I
true.
mean? But maybe that's the conversation you need to have if you do have certain expectations out of a friend. And you know what I mean? And does that person even consider you a friend?
Facts.
That's a deep one.
Does that person even consider you a friend?
Yeah.
I look back at things now and I'm just like, that person's not actually just my friend. Like, it's association more.
Yeah.
Like, don't get it twisted, they're safe. Like, it's cool and
Yeah.
I love chilling with them. But not my friend though.
Yeah. It
Like,
kind of
it's not
goes
my-
back to what we started out with Jude saying that they're your friends because of circumstance, the way you're at in it, because of school or work or whatever. Because you're in that setting, then now you class them as a friend.
Yeah.
You think deeper about it, like you said.
Yeah.
They're cool and everything, but they're not really your friend.
They're not my friend. They're
Yeah.
not my friend, and I accept that. You know what I mean? So it's just, I think there just needs to be a conversation between people, and just kind of just think, like, if you're complaining about something with a friend, it's like, do they expect that from you, and are you meeting their expectations, and are they meeting yours, etc. Like, I just think about it. You know what I mean? Because we do have a friend that was like, he said, someone didn't tell him a piece of information, so he can't consider that person a friend because clearly that person doesn't trust him. But my thing was like, that person might just not see that as a deep thing or something that they should tell you. That might just be something that they think is private, innit?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you have to just look at it from other people's perspective as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if that's a thing where it bothers you so much, then I mean, you don't have to be their friend. I'm sure that person's not like got you in a chokehold saying, "Oh, be my friend, bro." You know what I mean? By your neck. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And the thing about expectations is that it's like unwritten in a way.
Mm-hmm.
You have your own expectations in your head and they have got them in their head,
Yeah.
but no one actually expresses them.
No one has the
instead.
conversation. Yeah.
So it's only when things go bad that's like, yo, you didn't do this for me, you didn't do that for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But then it's like, now you're upset and you don't know what to do. You're like, oh, maybe they're not my friend or whatever.
Yeah.
It's a hard one, man.
I think
a hard
I think the solution is just simple though. It's just, if you really feel like a certain way about something, have the conversation, and then see whether that person's actually your friend.
Nah, facts, bro. Because if you can't speak to them, then they're not really your friend, innit?
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Like, for me, it's, if that's your expectation, like, if you can't speak to them, then they're your friend. Because there's certain things that I won't talk to man about. ever.
Nah,
Yeah.
of course, bro.
Do you know what I
But
mean?
even in the sense of having simple conversations about like how's life, things like that.
Yeah, yeah,
You can't speak to them about things like that.
yeah, yeah,
They're
yeah.
really your friend.
Okay, yeah. I hear what you're saying.
Yeah. Now,
Yeah,
but another thing is it's like the one thing I've learned is not to be too hard on people
100.
because, bro, people change in different circumstances.
The
You know
mic.
what I mean? Yeah, depending on the situation. So I don't become too hard on my friends like they should do this all the time or they should be like that all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
People change, so I know I'm different in different scenarios. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like there's some grimy stuff I've done to my closest friend, probably including you as well. When I think back at it, I'm like, that was wrong, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like they're going through life growing.
Yeah.
So you've got to maneuver in a way where you mature as well and realize that, nah, what they're doing is clearly just them going through something.
Yeah.
Let me not make it deeper than what it is and be like, oh, they're the worst friend ever, they're this or whatever.
Yeah.
I try and do that now.
You know what? Yeah, I had two friends who had an argument because
Talk to the mic, bro.
one of them was going through something,
The mic.
and the other person was like
Yeah, that's
there
better.
for them.
Yeah.
And then when that other person was going through something, the other person wasn't there for them. And that argument is, even when I was going through something, I was still there for you. Why can't you do the same for me?
Yeah.
And I was just saying, like, if you're gonna be nice, don't expect anything back.
100%.
Just be nice and be a good friend, and that's it.
You know what I mean?
Don't expect anything from anyone,
100.
and your life will be a lot easier.
100. There's people that will put things up like, if my friends don't support me doing this, and this, then they can't be my friends. No. No. Hold on a minute. Is what you're putting out good? First of all. That's the first thing.
Yeah,
Not even that. If what I'm putting out is good, and
Nah,
you don't post it on your story or whatever,
No,
I mean we're not friends.
I'm trying to get
You might
to
just be busy.
No, I'm trying to get to a deeper point there. First of all, is what you're posting out good? That's something to think about. I'm just saying some things that they need to think about first.
Yeah.
Second of all, does that person care about what you're actually doing? Nah, real talk though, because I could be doing this podcast now and I can have friends that don't give a shit that I'm doing a podcast, and that's calm.
That's calm, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And three, like, people don't have to do that. You know what I mean? Like, if someone does it, it's a nice thing to do, and it's something to be appreciated, but it's not something I feel like you have to do.
Yeah.
That's entitlement in a friendship, and I don't
That's true.
I don't like entitlement in friendships. I do not like it. You know what I mean? Even to the,
I'm not gonna lie, I was entitled
yeah,
a lot, bro. Like, that's why I think it's important even to say this now, that
I'm sorry.
when in relationships, friends, what are you gonna say?
No, I'm saying you're sorry, yo, but that's not where you're going.
Did I say I'm sorry?
No, I thought you're gonna be like, I feel like it's important to say this now. I'm sorry.
No, I actually said I should say I'm sorry to Jude. Jude, I'm sorry, bro.
For what?
There's a situation in it, basically. This situation made me realize that I should examine myself deeper
Yeah,
and take responsibility.
yeah,
You know what I mean? For certain situations, because I'm putting it on someone else. I'm putting expectations. I'm expecting them to do this. So it's all kinds of entitlement because I want what I want.
the mic, bro.
You know what I mean? I want what I want, and
Yeah.
I haven't considered what they want,
Mhm.
and they likely haven't considered what I want.
Yeah.
But now I'm in my feelings because they didn't do what I wanted.
Yeah.
So now I'm kind of like, it's their fault, but it's not really their fault.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just have to like, that's one thing I try and do now is search myself within deeper. What did I go wrong there? What did I do wrong? So
Yeah.
basically, it was a situation where we went out in it during the day.
Nah, you have to talk to the mic for this one.
We went out during the day,
Yeah.
like usual settings, bro.
Yeah.
Well, before anyway, I don't go there anymore, but
Yeah.
or when we used to anyway. Was it Basketball or
Oh,
Or
like,
Dukes or
was it
whatever.
day party thing?
kind of like
yeah.
Nah. Yeah, kind of.
Nah, it would have been Barca because we've only
No. Dukes.
Oh,
'Cause
so
it was. Depends what you mean by
like
recent.
2020.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2020. Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Talking to the mic for this, you have to.
Yeah. So this is back in the day when I was like wild in it.
Yeah.
So we end up going to these girls' places or whatever, and obviously I wanted to do funny things,
Hold on.
which I wouldn't do right now. Just to put that out there, I wouldn't do that
I was
now.
thinking, where the fuck are you going with this, bro?
But
Now I remember.
Is it that time where you man went to
yeah,
and then we were calling you and you man weren't answering?
yeah, that situation.
Oh, that day. Yeah,
Yeah.
what happened? Talking to the mic.
So
Like, hold the mic, bro. Like, I'm not even joking. Hold the mic, bro. Hold the mic.
hold the mic.
Yes.
Said hold the mic.
Nah, because you need to make sure you're talking into it, bro. Because when you're turning
Yeah.
left,
No names.
Nah, no, I'm not. What do you mean no names?
he's not gonna say the names.
I don't know what the situation you're talking about, so I'm just saying, like, no names in it.
All right, okay. Anyway, it's not like I'm gonna go into bare vivid detail.
I don't know. innit? I don't know what
Guys,
you're doing.
maybe
and I've
guys,
already mentioned you, so you're the only person I'm gonna talk about.
Okay,
Start
okay.
mentioning bad people.
Right, okay.
The mic,
You
the
know,
mic, the mic, the mic.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm like with Jude, like I'm expecting Jude to do the most.
The mic, bro.
Yeah, I'm expecting Jude to do the most. I'm like, yo, Jude, this is the situation. This is what you should do, and blah blah blah. So if you do what I'm telling you, this situation is gonna be dirty. I'm gonna get what I want. But Jude was like, nah, bro, I'm chilling. I've already got plans, you know. I'm going to see such and such later. I'm like,
Yay.
so you weren't really serious about this situation. You were just coming here to chill. So now I'm in my feelings because I'm like, yo, this is the way it should go down.
Yeah.
Because of maybe previous experiences, that's the way it went down or whatever.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, yo, Jude is supposed to come through.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're supposed to pattern that beat,
Yeah,
man. What's going on?
You're supposed to,
You know what I'm saying?
do what you
bruv,
need to do,
We've been out
but
all
then-
day.
but then, nah, don't get any like
No, I'm joking. Go on. Sorry.
vulgar or anything, but so anyway, that's just a situation that reminded me. First, I was like, it made me realize one thing, that in life, you gotta make your own plans because other people are gonna make their own plans.
Facts.
You know what I mean? You made your plans, but I thought we had plans. But you made your own plans. So that's one point I want people to remember. You can be tagging along with your friends, having fun,
Yeah.
but they've got their own plans, bro.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I remember.
This is why you need to have this is like just touching on this a little bit. If you're going out, right, clubbing, yeah, just make sure you've got an alternative way to go home just in case. Just make sure.
Yeah. Then people start complaining, rah, such and such didn't drop me off at home, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Should have had an alternative way
Yeah.
home.
Which is cool, because
Mhm.
you want a friend to drop you off home,
Yeah.
but just think, let me not have those expectations.
Yeah.
The guy wants to go home and
Yeah,
whatever he's
exactly,
doing,
yeah.
go see someone else,
The
but
mic.
he's leaving early.
Yeah.
So just know that, all right, I've got a way of getting home.
Yeah.
I'm going to be happy, calm.
The mic.
Then I'll message my friend tomorrow, like, oh, yeah, I left at this time, blah, 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 and it's cool.
Yeah.
And it's not on like a tension thing, like, rah, my man left me. You know?
I think it's mad how a man expects the boys to drop him home still.
Yeah.
Like, if your boy wants to drop him home, like, drop you home, that's calm, but
Yeah.
don't expect that, innit?
Don't expect it, innit?
Stuff.
Don't expect it. Don't expect
Especially if
it.
you're going on a night out.
Oh yeah, because listen, not even just especially if you're going on a night out. Especially if you're going on a night out with a man that's single and he wants to do something tonight. Okay, just be aware that this man might just, you know what I'm saying?
Those are the situations I'm talking about, bro.
Oh, okay.
Where Monday are expecting certain things. Imagine you're in a relationship and all that.
Yeah.
Mama's like, nah, bro, we gotta do this thing, bro. And you're like, bro, like, I mean,
I think no, with that though, there's
So-
there's also a thing of like you kind of need to avoid certain situations sometimes when you become into a certain situation.
absolutely. That's why I don't go out anymore.
Yeah, you're not finding me in the club more time.
Yeah.
I've got one more day party left in me, and I'm retiring.
No
One
more.
more day party. Yeah. So we're talking about expectations. Yeah. How do you think? Well, I don't know. How I think you should react if those expectations are not met. Is have the conversation if it really affects you. Do you man agree that that's the way you could?
Yeah.
You should really like attack that situation, or do you feel like it's just a thing of, fuck this, but I'm cutting them off.
I've never expected anything from anyone. So, in terms of friendship,
Yeah.
so I've never experienced
Like having to react to it or anything.
yeah, anything like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Have you ever had an experience of someone expecting something from you and then they've not reacted well to
bro,
it?
I've been driving since 17, bro. Man expecting me to drop them on all the time, bro.
Yeah.
And it's like calm sometimes, but sometimes no. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
And sometimes I feel like I have to, bro, just to make my man happy.
And it shouldn't feel like that, innit?
That's what I'm saying.
It shouldn't feel like that.
But with me, I've never expected anything from anyone,
Yeah.
and I'm not the type to say no anyway. So
You're not the type of person to what?
to say anything anyway.
Okay, yeah, okay. You just leave it.
Yeah,
It's just whatever.
alright, nothing's that deep. So
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have that mindset of just chilling,
Yeah.
like I was saying, examine people and realize that whatever they're going through, they might be going through something. So just give them some leeway and just allow it, yo.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Do you think friendships are meant to last a long time, or because for me, right, I see that like sometimes friendships are a journey in it. Like sometimes there comes a crossroad, right, where it just might have to just not even in a beef way, but it just needs to end in it.
I said they're not in a beef way.
No, not in a
Nah,
beef
I hear what
way.
you're
No,
saying,
because
bro.
like let's say I was to move to Canada. I made a life decision to move to Canada.
Yeah.
You're not moving to Canada with me, bro.
Yeah. And
So-
I'm not gonna beef you for it. So that's why I'm laughing. Why would someone beef you? I'm like, yo, nah, you can't do this.
Nah, but I'm trying to like make the point of it's okay for friendships to end sometimes. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you guys are just going in two different directions.
it's life.
Like if I'm not in the hood anymore, I'm not gonna be around man that are in the hood. You know what I mean? I'm just not gonna be there. And maybe that comes at the cost of I'm not your friend anymore, really. You know what I mean?
That's true.
That doesn't mean that if I see you, it's not safe. But I'm just, I don't want to get stabbed. I don't want to be associated with the niggas he's associated with. I don't even, you know what? I don't even like the dark in the hood, bro. Because I just look around and I'm just like, bro, this place just looks mad. Like the energy's in the hood. Anyway, that's besides the point. I just don't want to be in the hood, innit? Like, I don't see William in the hood. You understand? I just don't see that. But yeah, sometimes I feel like there comes a point where you just need to end your friendships.
Facts, bro.
Has that ever
I
happened
would
to you as well?
I would say like my closest friends, I would say like I go out with now, I've just met recently in the past couple of years.
Yeah. Sometimes that happens.
And I've met people in the last 5 years
Yeah.
that are closer to me now than I know someone that I've known since primary, high school, whatever.
The mic.
So friendships just are meant to end, man, and something's just meant to last.
Yeah.
a long time.
Sometimes I think there are some people that will be lifelong friendships in it. Like I look at my older brother, right, and when he was younger, he had like a big friendship group, and then when he tells me about the people he considers friends now, like the group is so much smaller, bro. Like I think he said like 4 people, and I was like, rah.
That's enough, man.
I was like, rah, and I wasn't even mad at it. Like I got it, and I know who his close friends are. Like I know that they're good people as well. Do you know what I mean? Like they're certified people, so I fully hear it.
All the time, I just cut people off because of energy. Like I can't hear negativity too much.
Oh, bro. Have you ever? I hate being around like people where like you can't have a conversation about something productive. Like if I can't have a conversation about something other than I don't know, this is happening, Instagram, whatever, hoes, whatever. I can't be around that. I can't do it because it's just not what I'm interested in anymore. Like I'm in a completely different space. Do you know what I mean?
Nah, I hear you. So
And
sometimes
even
I'm
like-
that. Sometimes I've got time for it as well. Sometimes I don't.
Yeah, I hear that. Like I hear that. But I mean, like if it's all the time, bro.
Yeah, fine.
Like, I'm not gonna be around often. I'm not
But at
gonna
the same time, I have different group of people that I talk to about
different things. Yeah,
if
I
I
hear
wanna,
that.
if I wanna go on Instagram,
If you wanna do the fun stuff.
when I go on Instagram, I know what I'm getting into when I go on Instagram. You know?
Yeah.
If I want to chat to someone, I know what I'm getting into when I'm chatting to them.
Yeah.
Like, it's-
Huh?
You just have to know how to maneuver in your different circle of friends.
No, I'm laughing because he has the Instagram people. Then when he wants to have like some deep, boring conversation, he'll call Louis.
No, not even. Bro, to be fair, like
We'll talk, yo. On a
I'll speak
serious
to her.
note, yo.
Oh, so you've man have had deep conversations before?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
long-
Oh,
Yeah.
mad.
And even like I'll speak to like. To be fair, right now I feel like certain conversations I want to have, I can't have anyone my age, so I have to speak to
All the people.
in like their 40s.
People that are interested
So
in
I'll
that
go
kind
to
of
my uncle's house and just chill there for like 3 hours and just have deep conversations, bro.
mad, okay. I hear you. Yeah.
Because he
There's a lot of
Gets
wisdom
it.
in that.
Yeah.
and he's the only one I can relate to. You
Talking to Mike.
know what I'm saying? Whereas if I want to have
Like, actually grab the mic. Like,
if I
yeah,
want to have like conversations with nothing, no substance, then I can just have chill conversations. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
You need to have those kind of people in your life.
Yeah, definitely.
Nah, I'm taking that. I'm
What?
gonna start doing that.
Well, having conversations with elders.
Yeah, and actually like be friends with them on a deeper level, so they can teach me like proper game, proper wisdom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they've actually lived through some stuff. They're
Yeah.
not talking about it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like I can tell you some stuff.
Yeah.
But I've not been through much.
The mic.
You know what I mean? I've not been through much, so I can tell you only what I've been through.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
But with someone that's like older,
Yeah.
they can teach you about everything, bro. Marriage, kids, like all kinds of stuff.
The
Like
thing
I can tell you
Yeah.
some good advice about marriage and
Yeah.
all that.
Yeah.
But I've not been in a marriage, so
Yeah.
I don't know what it's actually like
I
being
think
deep 10 years in a marriage. So
yeah, I think you can actually get wisdom from people that are younger as well. Like, age doesn't guarantee wisdom, because I've had conversations with
Of
people that are
course,
43,
of course,
50.
yeah.
Some people have the experience, but they just remain ignorant in it. So it's being able to see that this person actually genuinely giving you like good wisdom, and they're not just speaking. Because some
Yeah.
people just speak in it.
that's true, yeah. Or they just hurt, so they say whatever from a hurt perspective.
There's a lot of people that see things from a head perspective. Yo, Jude, I don't know what you've done to that mic, but it's making a mad noise right now. Yeah. Nah, that's better. Did you put that in? Talking to it.
Is that calm?
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a
What-
point I was gonna
Because you're
make.
gonna be talking in this direction, I'd say like move it a bit left. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like that. Not talking to it.
that calm.
Yeah, it's better. It's better than what it was anyway. Yo, what are you saying, Lucy?
Yeah, no, I would the point that like you were saying like certain people you drift away just naturally because
Yeah.
they live in a
Yeah.
different lifestyle
Not
to
the,
you.
Yeah, not the beef thing.
Yeah. Or the negative or whatever it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like that's gonna happen naturally.
Yep.
Depending on what you're doing in life.
Exactly.
So you gotta decide what you wanna do in life. So a lot of the times if you're drifting around, you don't know what you wanna do.
Mm-hmm.
You won't know what type of friends are gonna come in your life. They're just gonna be some random people, and you're gonna end up drifting in all kinds of places with random friends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But if you actually have a direction in life,
Yeah.
you're gonna have friends that are on the same path in a way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think.
Yeah. Let's say the road friend that you're saying.
I don't have a road friend.
No, I'm
just
saying an example.
Example, yeah.
Yeah, if you did have a road friend, and you guys naturally drift apart, what's gonna happen is he's gonna have more road friends,
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
and you're gonna have other friends that
I'm gonna have friends doing 9 to 5.
Yeah, exactly.
100, yeah.
So what a lot of people don't do is they don't actually say, okay, this is what I want to be in life. This is what I want to do.
Yeah.
Then go towards that and get the friends that are on the same path.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They just
following their friends.
they just linger around, follow their
Mhm.
friends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's a saying that you're the average of the 5 people that you hang around with,
Yeah.
which is scary if you think about it. Because if you start looking around the people you're chilling with, you're like, wow, such and such is this, such and such is that.
No, I look around and I'm proud. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I look around at my friendship group now and I'm like, this is
Yeah.
like this is great, bro.
None of my boys are bums.
Mm.
So you get me. So like we're all doing what we're doing and doing our own things, innit?
Yeah, definitely.
So
In the best, trying to be the best at it as well. You know what I mean?
we're all progressing in a certain direction.
Yeah, I think people have started developing like certain goals in their life as well. Where I'm like, I like that. That's what you're doing now, innit? Like we're not just focused on just the all
Yeah,
that stuff. Like we're actually thinking, right, boom, okay, I'm mid-20s now, almost. Like what's the direction I'm actually going in life, and like we're trying to like take steps to actually plan what we're gonna do. You know what I mean? Not just because sometimes I think it's too easy to get into a situation where you're just all vibing and just chilling, and no one's thinking, like what we doing? Do you know what I mean? Like I know there was a point in life where I was bare unproductive, and I was just like what we actually doing, bro? Like Like, what are we doing? Like, no, like, what are we actually doing? You know what I mean? And I still think about that. Like, if I'm in a situation where I've chilled for too long, that thought will just start cropping up into my head. But it's not happened for a long time, obviously, because I'm not just based out for no reason. But I just remember a period of time when I was just sat there and I was like, no, what are we actually doing though? Like, what are we actually doing? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember now, yeah. No, I don't want to say the exact situation, but I remember the time where it clogged in my head. I was like, why am I just out here, bro?
Yeah.
You don't want to be in the situation where you're like, yo, why am I just out here, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a good place to be in, bro.
Are you friends with your family members?
Oh yeah, my mom is like my best friend almost.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say.
What about you?
Well, yeah.
I'm friends with my brother.
I would say so as well.
Yeah, I'm friends
My
with my
mom,
brother.
best friend.
To be fair, the way I am, I'm like an introvert, so a lot of times they don't know what I'm going through or whatever. So
Would you want them to know?
Nah, I
Mm.
don't want anyone to know.
Yo, that
Just the way I am in it.
I'm the same as you in that part, you know. Like, I wouldn't even, like, I could, if I was in like a deep, like, bit of depression in my life, right? I don't even think I would tell my girl, bro.
Nah, that's dangerous.
Why?
Because first of all, let me start off with a positive point.
Yeah.
It's good because it makes you stronger, like you said. You can always draw back on that and say, you know what, I've went through this, so I can get through more stuff. Same with you, Jude.
Yeah.
And another thing is, complaining is not good. So sometimes it's good to keep it within yourself. You know what I mean? So you get through it rather than just moaning to someone else and saying, oh, this is what I'm going through, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So from that perspective, it's good. But the deeper problem with just keeping things to yourself is the fact that you need a different perspective when you're in a dark place because you're not thinking straight.
You're not wrong there still.
Which is why I say that my mom's my best friend.
The mic.
Because with my mom, I can go to her as a friend knowing she won't judge me or whatever and get on a mad one and start lecturing me about stuff. She will sit down and actually think and come up with a good point as a friend, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And a mother, but mainly a friend, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she always comes up with perspectives that make me think differently so I can actually keep my head in that situation and make the right decision.
Okay.
If I wasn't talking to my mom and we went this close in a friendship, there would have been a lot of terrible decisions in my life, bro.
You reckon?
Yeah, no uni. No a lot of things, bro.
Yeah.
No drive. Bro, I wouldn't have done a lot of stuff, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when you're in a dark place, that's what I would say the devil wants you, bro.
Yeah.
He wants to put you in a corner where you're isolated. It's only your thoughts, and your thoughts are already negative.
Yeah.
So you're not getting any positive input from anyone else.
Yeah.
But one conversation can change your whole situation, bro.
The mic.
So
I don't think my thoughts are ever negative. I just feel
no,
like
no. For that moment, there will be. You get what I mean?
I give myself the best advice for myself.
Not always.
For me, I do. For me, innit?
Nah, I wouldn't say not always. Dude.
Nah, for me, I give myself because I know what I actually want in it. Like, to be fair, I've never been in a place where
The mic.
I'm mad, depressed, or anything. So
Same, to be fair.
Yeah.
if I have like there's highs and lows in life, innit? So
Yeah.
if I'm in a low, I know why I'm in that low, and I know
What has to be done.
what has to be done.
Yep.
And I always get myself out of it.
I
So
feel
I
that.
give myself the best advice,
Yeah.
and I feel like I'm somewhat smart enough to know the right things to do
Yeah.
in most situations,
Yeah.
and I don't get myself in a situation where that I can't handle.
Yeah. But sometimes life will put you in a situation that you feel like you can't handle, though.
Exactly.
That's where I feel like he's coming from as well.
Yeah.
Because not everything in life we have under control.
Exactly.
No. But even in those situations, I've still thought, right, I know what the right thing to do is, and I do it.
Yeah, but then could you not say that you've not had a situation where it's just completely thrown you into like a madness?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I had a kid at 21, bro.
Did that throw you into a madness though?
Life's changed, bro. Rapid.
Yeah.
You have to adjust in it. You have to adapt. You have to do the right things.
Mm-hmm.
No choice.
Do you think that's the maddest thing that could happen to you though? The maddest thing.
Like I
bro,
said, I
we
would-
live in a world, yeah, with
Exactly,
like
yeah.
so many different possibilities.
Like I said,
Exactly.
where
I would
that
never
could,
put
that's
myself
actually like a good
in a
outcome.
situation that I can't handle, unless something happens to me in terms of health reasons that I cannot control.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of things that will happen to me that I've not planned for.
Do you feel like you've handled the having a child thing well?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, that's the situation where I was trying to like, I'm trying to like come from a perspective of thriving rather than surviving. You know
Okay.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So like sometimes you might be able to get yourself through a situation, but it's like on survival mode where you're like, right, I made it through that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm in a good, decent situation, but with a different input from someone else, they can make you thrive in that hell that you might be going through for that moment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why you have coaches, not just in football, in life. You
Bro,
have
do
coaches.
you know what? Yeah. Do you know what?
And they'll make people thrive in
Yeah.
crazy situations.
Bro, I don't know if you man have ever listened to Kevin Samuels, yeah. I'm not talking about like the red pill stuff or the women stuff. Like I don't give a shit about that. But there was a time when he was talking about black men needing to cut their hair. But there's a deeper point. Like forget
Still what?
need to cut their hair.
Yeah.
But he was making a deeper point. He was
Yeah.
talking about like black people complaining that they go into certain work environments and then they have to cut their hair in it. And some people say, no, you can't do that, it's culture. Some people will be like, yeah, I hear him still. Like it's like the expectations of the business in it. But that wasn't the part that got it for me. It's like it was when he was giving advice about like investing in like consultants for yourself in it, like people that can help you do things better. Like he was talking about
Absolutely.
how he invested in someone that could help him speak better. You know what I mean? Just simple things like that can just help you get that little bit of an edge on life. You know what I mean? Just get a consultant to help you on that. So, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is with life is, which I always say at this point, is life is one big blind spot.
Yeah.
Like, you can't see yourself, like, outside of yourself. You can't look at yourself and be like, wow, William's doing this, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
You're in your situation. You're too close. Kind of like the conversation we're having, that
The
you're
mic.
too close to the process that you couldn't see maybe certain
Yeah,
errors
yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
So it's the same with life. Like, you're so close within your situation. There's certain things you can't see. So you're like, yo, I'm smooth at speaking, bro. I'm smooth at this.
Yeah.
You're not really that smooth.
Yeah, not that smooth. Yeah, exactly.
And that hurts sometimes, having a different input.
Yeah.
But that's what will actually grow you.
I
Yeah.
feel like a lot of people lie to themselves, so that's why they get themselves in that situation.
100%. Because if
That is true.
I don't mean to offend anyone here, yeah.
It's calm.
But sometimes sadness is coming from the things that you've done to yourself. Like it's coming from the things that you've done to yourself.
Yeah.
So, and in comparison to, but mainly the things you've done to yourself. So, you know, when people are eating bad food all the time, you know what I mean? They're just fucking all the time. All they're doing is fucking.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's so bad, bro.
I swear, bro. That's what I do to
I
emphasize my
know
point,
it, but not like
bro.
you're going in, bro.
Because I'm making a
Like
point.
someone's gonna be like, oh.
They're fucking all the time, like, and then they're wondering why they're feeling sad. You know what I mean, bro? You're feeding your mind absolute madness all the time. You're eating, you're getting high off eating, you're getting high off being all the time,
Getting high,
Yeah.
getting high.
getting high off getting high.
Yep.
But you're not actually like doing something to make yourself feel genuinely fulfilled. You're just doing something to fill like a little dark spot in your life. And I can say that because I've done that before. Like
But everyone's done that. I did that. In October.
or you did,
September, October.
or you just mash in and just eat in and just doing what you want to do.
Nah, just indulging in things I shouldn't be indulging in.
Yeah.
But because at the time, like I told you, that's when I tore my Achilles. I was injured for 6 weeks.
Okay.
So I wasn't playing football, I wasn't happy, I was just doing things I shouldn't be doing.
Yeah.
But then I knew in myself, like, yo, now I'm fit again.
Yeah.
Banging gym, reading, doing the right things. eating,
Yeah.
water.
Yeah.
But yeah, people definitely indulge in things they shouldn't do.
Yeah.
But I don't think they have the mindset to get out of that. And that's where
Yeah.
it starts.
Yeah.
It's fine doing it for a bit.
Yeah.
Just get out your system.
Yeah.
But then doing it for the whole year, madness.
Bro, I don't know how long I think I was doing it for months on end, you know?
Yeah.
Just doing the madness. Doing an absolute madness. And it's not genuinely going to fulfill you, bro. Trust me.
No, of course. Not.
Trust me. When I remember like when I was younger and I was seeing man just being all the time. You know what I mean? They can eat good. I was like, that's the life, fam. What? You eat good, you beat. What more do you need, my
You know
guy?
what? Yeah, I say this to the kids all the time, bro. I'm like, You get to an age where you're not even asked about girls, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? No.
Yeah. They can't believe it.
They can't believe it, bro. I'm like, trust me, bro. You get to a stage where you're going to focus on yourself.
Yeah.
You're going to, you know, do what you need to do.
Yeah.
And you're not going to be thinking about girls like that anymore.
Yeah.
But obviously, when you're younger, you see these things like, yeah, I'm going to drive in a nice car, beating loads of girls, going out. Yeah. And you get to a point where you're just tired of it all, bro.
Yeah.
Everything's just
You saw that it led to nothing.
nothing, bro.
It's funny because you're 17 thinking that as soon as I'm in that situation, yeah, I've made
At the same time, though, I feel like it's good to get out your system.
Yeah.
I'm happy I did all the getting tables, going clubbing,
Yeah.
all that.
Yeah.
Really, and now,
Yeah, it probably mellowed you out quicker because if you would have just started doing it now.
especially now
Yeah.
I'm making more money.
Yeah.
If I start spending that money,
Yeah.
instead of investing it and saving it,
Yeah.
I would have been fucked. So I'm glad I got it out of my system when I was
Yeah.
broke. innit?
Yep, definitely.
That's a good
Yeah,
point
actually,
you mentioned it
I
like
agree
that.
with that, yo. I agree with that. Yeah, but you're right, yo. When you get to a certain point in life, I feel like, I don't know if it's the same for you, but like now when you're making certain decisions in your life, you're thinking, what does this look like 2-3 years later? Do you know what I mean? You're like, nah, this isn't the path I want to go on. I need to get back on focus and just, you know what I mean? So,
I'm proper impulsive as well. And I
Easily
just have to remind myself
yeah.
about. That's why I write shit down a lot.
Yeah.
Make sure like the me that was making sense.
Yeah.
I always remember that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whereas me being impulsive,
Yeah.
nah, don't buy into that.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the right things down?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah, this has gone like in a mad direction, bro. Back to friendship, bro. Yeah. I was asking you if you're friends with family members, innit? Remember? And you said only your brother.
Yeah.
No one else.
Probably one of my uncles I told you about that I speak to.
Oh, yeah.
But he's a lot older and he's been through similar stuff to what I'm going through now.
Okay.
And even in terms of investing into like, I don't know, cryptocurrencies and stuff.
Like he's into that.
He's doing that, so I go to him and speak to him about
Yeah.
Obviously, he had a kid
Yeah.
as well.
Young.
He's a single dad.
Oh, mad.
So he's a lot of things I'm going through, he's been through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I speak to him.
Oh, I know he's got good advice.
Yeah.
I know that.
Oh man, that's what I'm trying to get to.
Okay. He's got dough, mate.
About that advice, yeah.
Yeah.
He's got dough, mate.
Just
He's got dough.
that exposed, just being around him would naturally attract success in a way.
Yeah. I am not friends with my family members.
Yeah, I feel like
I don't feel like I'm
there's
friends
a
with you.
thing
Say
where
that.
you have
Huh?
to be, but you don't have to.
No, you don't have to be, because there's things that I would expect from our friendship as family members that they just could not do.
Like what?
I'm not gonna go into detail because
I-
obviously they're my family members in it, so I don't want to go too much
I
into
feel like
detail about
things
it.
like
But there's
okay.
certain things where it's like I've had, let's say, my girlfriend do that maybe I couldn't even go to my brother for or to my mom for. You know what I mean?
that's
So I'm like, how can I? Why would I? I'm not considering you a friend when I can see like
Facts, bro.
the difference here is like there's no way you're my friend, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And maybe like I've tried to have certain conversations, and the output's just not been what I need out of a friendship. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So we can't be friends. We can be cool because we're family members, but we're not friends.
There's certain things I would never tell my mum about,
Same.
and you cannot have that conversation. It's not that deep.
It's
But
not
you-
that deep.
But you cannot have that conversation.
We can't.
You
Yeah.
know where it's gonna go.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
It's not
true.
going to be a productive
Because
conversation.
because sometimes the parent relationship will overtake the friend relationship.
Yeah.
I'm in that boat as well, where there's almost nothing I can't tell my mom, but there are those certain things
Yeah.
where I know she will like turn the friendship into a mother
Yeah.
type of
Yeah.
conversation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know,
And I'm
when
like,
it's
nah,
ranting
let me
and
not.
stuff. Yeah, you just think, yeah, I'm not having that conversation with you ever.
Yeah.
You know, your mum just going on about something about, yep, never bring that up to you.
Yeah.
So you already just know where the boundary is. and-
Yeah.
The thing is, though, for me, though, do you know what's mad? Like, if I was having kids, I would want to be my kid's friend. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if you've seen Jordan Peterson talk about this, but he talks about, like, letting your kids experience danger and not interfering. Like, things like that is what can build, like, a friendship with your child, innit? Obviously, you want them to, be like, respect you as a parent, obviously, because there's certain things that they just need to listen to. But there's certain things that can help you guide them if you're in a situation where you can have some sort of friendship with them. You know what I mean? Which I wish I kind of had with my parents.
I would say,
because then I could tell them certain things, and then maybe they would have helped me guide that situation. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I would say I would rather my son smokes weed in my house than outside.
Oh, bro, 100%. What?
I'd rather he beats in my house than beats in
Hold
his
on.
house.
If you had a daughter, are you letting her beat in your yard?
Different story.
You're not letting her beat in your yard?
Different story.
I'm letting. If I have a
Man,
daughter,
I'm mad,
if
bro.
I have a, listen, if I have a daughter, I'd rather she beats in my yard
Just said and done.
than goes outside in the bushes. Yeah, it is easier said than done. But when I think about the alternative, I'm like, bruv, you could be out, bro. There's girls that have been outside, bro, that man have met, yeah, that have just put the wood in their mouth in the bushes, yeah. That could be your daughter.
It could.
Oh,
The alternative,
This conversation didn't
No,
have to
no.
get this.
bro. We have to have this
detailed,
discussion, innit?
bro.
Yeah,
but the
so-
alternative
just
is
keep
the
it-
alternative is
Clean.
nah. Just because you don't want to have the conversation doesn't mean that we
So
can't, bro.
kids are free.
Just because, like,
No,
The
we can
alter-
have the conversation, but I'm saying like you don't need to like.
I'm saying, beat.
Oh yeah, she's like, like what?
I didn't even say that she's a certain thing. I'm just saying the alternative is, yeah, that she's putting wood in her mouth in the.
Don't make me do the reaction.
Nah, because for me, innit, like, I'd rather just like, because bro, don't get it twisted. Raising a son and a daughter is different. Like, that can't be argued, yeah. But just think about you've
Your
been
friendship
clubbing
with your
before.
daughter is gonna be different from your friendship with your
Your
son.
son, yeah.
I'm not saying it's not, but I'm
I'm
saying
saying you want you want your daughter to beat in your house. It's a different relationship you're gonna have. You're not gonna want that at all.
I wouldn't want my
I'd-
kids
I'd rather she-
beating period in my house
I'd rather.
or any other
If anything,
place's
you should
house.
say I'd rather my daughter beats indoors.
Oh, so she can be at someone else's house, but not yours.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying indoors rather than in my house.
Listen, bruv. Listen, if she's beating in my yard, yeah, that guy has to come to my yard and I have to see him and then I can size him up. Innit?
Yo, you're
But
at work, my
if she's
G.
going, she's going
You're
somewhere
at
else.
work, my G. You ain't seeing him.
Yep,
What if
that's
I'm
the
at work?
reality of life, innit?
No, because you have to make her feel comfortable to bring the guy around, even
So
when.
if your daughter is having sex with a guy, you want her to come and tell you.
Yes.
Wait, how
Why
old
would
is
you,
she?
I don't know why you'd not want to know this.
How old
You know
is
what,
she?
bro? Listen, the generation that's coming up next year is gonna be an absolute madness. You best just know what your daughter's doing. I'm not gonna lie,
I
in
think
my
they're
opinion.
exposed to a lot of things earlier on, and I think a lot of them are more switched on than you think.
Yeah, from early.
I'm not saying they're not switched on. I'm saying they're gonna do a madness. So why not let them do the madness in my yard?
I have to create an environment where they can talk to me about anything, rather than them thinking Dad's gonna go crazy and wild out and start lecturing me bare.
So what if they are doing something and they just come to tell you that this is what I've done, Dad? What are you gonna say? Boom. Da, da, da.
No, we'll talk about it. Why did they do it?
Mhm.
How did they feel in the situation?
Have you been a teenager?
You love us.
Yes.
love
Did you
us.
listen to what older people were saying to you?
That's what I'm saying. You lot are mad naive. bro.
Not exactly, but the important things I did.
You didn't really listen, though.
Sometimes it depends what you go through as a child, innit? Every child is different. Like, you know, there were some people in school that didn't behave like us.
Of course, yeah.
Exactly. So every child's gonna be different. So you just pray that your kid is not like traumatized or something and he's out here wilding, doing whatever, whether that's crime or beating yats or whatever.
Okay.
But yeah, you're right.
I think we all have a different perspective in it, and obviously we can all carry that out. And we're all our own parents in it. But just for me in it, like, I would rather my daughter beats in my yard and just comes and tells me that she's done it. Because if my daughter is a certain type of woman, because you might not raise your daughter to be a certain type of girl. She might decide that that's not what she wants to do, especially in the kind of world that we live in now. Do you understand? So if she is going to want to be, let's say, an OnlyFans model, this is not what I want, don't get twisted. But if she is, at least have some words where you can like have a conversation and she feels comfortable saying to me, Dad, I'm going to be an OnlyFans model, but then I can be like, have you thought about this? Have you thought about this? And have you thought about this? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. She said that she's going to do it, but you can't stop you can't stop people from doing what they want to do. Yeah. Whenever you've wanted to go clubbing, no one could have stopped you. You know what I mean? You might figured out mad ways, still end up going clubbing. So I don't know what the difference is between your wife, between your daughter and you. Like, you're still people at the end of the day, and you still have things that you want to do.
It's still their lives. Like, it might be their parents, but they're living their own life.
Exactly. So that's why for me, it's like I want to be friends with my kids, just for me, innit? But just the last final thing as well. Can you be friends with women?
Absolutely. I don't even know why that's a question. If you haven't grown,
Some people don't want to be friends with women.
Then-
Some people. The M1 podcast, Monica said, there's some man, right? No, there's not some man. There's some girls, yeah, that think that certain guys around them are their friends. They're not your friends, bro. Just give them a sight of goal. That's what he said. He said, give them a sight of goal, and he's shooting.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I said.
So
nah, that's jokes, bro. I said give him a sight of goal, bro.
I think you can be
shout out to them.
Yeah, on some like,
you can be cool with women, friends.
Actually, I would say that I've got one friend that's a girl that I consider a friend, but that's just one in it.
and this is why I made the point that you can be friends with women if you have matured and you're at a different level.
I don't
Like,
think
you
it's.
know
I
what
think
you're
it's. I
saying,
think it's
but
deeper
no,
than
no,
just
no,
maturity.
It's maturing, bro.
Yeah, I don't think it's
You
a
know what
case
you were
of maturity.
saying, that you were telling the kids that you get to a certain point where
Talking to Mike.
you get to a certain point where you're all about responsibility and not chasing girls or clubbing and all that. That's when you can actually have friends with women, if you're in that mindset. But if you're in the mindset of you being like a dog, just like raring to go, you won't.
It's not about.
You'll be
that, bro.
friendly,
because there's-
you'll be
what he said.
friendly, but low key you'll be like, I'm shooting, bro.
No,
All
no,
I
no,
need.
no, it's not
I
even
think-
that.
I
But
think
you don't want to. If you don't want to have a secret agenda,
Yeah,
It's not even that, bro.
that's
But I
the
think-
only way to have a
I
friendship.
think there's other things that have to be taken into consideration, though. Do you know what I mean? Because what if a girl is your friend, but maybe she just likes you a little bit? That can change things. Because she might not act as a true friend. She might just, just test the waters a little bit, just to, because that's happened to me before, where I was friends with a girl
probably
and maybe
happens
she
to
tested the
everyone,
water, and maybe I fell into the trap. You know what I mean? And maybe there's a thing of like, you're just too attracted to this woman. I think if you're attracted to a girl, yeah, just don't think that you're gonna be her friend. Like, don't even bother being her friend, because the lines can get skewed too easily. Do you know what I mean? Because you're in a mind state of, I think this girl is mad attractive.
But how many men are friends with dead things, though?
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know why we should be saying people are dead, bro.
I don't know how many men are friends with dead things. There's men that have everyone around them that's a dead thing. So like,
Hey, I just want to say no one's a dead thing.
Right.
Nah.
Because literally is a perfect world, isn't it?
Not everyone's perfect, but they're perfect the
come
way
on,
they
man,
are, innit?
bruv. Life is reality, bruv. Yeah, there's some people
It's the
that
same with you.
nah.
Someone
There's people at the top of the food chain.
Someone might
There's people
say-
at the bottom.
Someone
That's just
might say
life,
Jude's
bro.
a dead thing, but to someone else, Jude is the
Nah,
best thing
bro.
in the
No,
world.
we're not-
Genetics, bro.
So
Exactly.
You're gonna have kids with good-looking people, bro. That gets passed on.
Yeah,
yeah, but that's
it's life.
It's life.
We just move on.
Accept it, bro.
Some people are ugly. Some
no,
people are
what
good
I'm
looking.
saying. It's just subjective who's ugly and who's
Nah,
not.
it's not.
It's not. It's not, bro. You all know.
You can say it's subjective on who's average, or maybe who's like really
Yeah.
good looking. Because there's man that they put.
Even
There's
that,
girls
though.
that these man will put in the group chat where I think, nah, she's dead. But someone else is like, she's
Exactly,
nice.
that's what I mean, it's perspective.
Well, actually, no, she's not even dead. She's
Not
not
your
that
type.
nice. Yeah, she's not that nice, and she's not my type. But there's some people that are just clearly, and it just is what it is.
Bro, why
Bro,
are people so like,
I know, like, what's wrong?
living
With,
in a world where nothing's wrong, nothing's bad, no one's ugly, everyone's
you know, that's a lie, bro. And you know
Why?
what? There's nothing wrong with being ugly or being
not.
average. It's just life, bro.
There's dead
That's
guys
bro.
doing the baddest things, and
That's
it is what it is.
Bro, that's the
And
pop
what?
card.
And what's the the change there? Because they've decided to say I'm not dead.
No, this got a bag.
But not every guy who you saying is dead.
Now some guys are
That's-
funny in it,
See, exactly.
or they dress
But
nice.
guess what? If you ask that guy and say, bro, do you think you're dead?
DJ Huss knows he's dead.
They're gonna be like, no.
Now somewhere inside they know that they're dead though. They might not want to express that they're dead, but you know. You look in the mirror every day and you know where you are.
That's what I mean, though.
And
they've
if you don't-
decided
and if you don't know
to
where
say
you're
to
at-
themselves that they're not dead.
If you don't know
No,
where you're
they
at,
just don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, dead. They just accepted it. That's what everyone should do.
and if you don't know where you're at,
Accept
yeah.
who you are.
If you don't know where you're at, yeah.
Yeah,
if
but
you-
imagine if everyone's walking around like, oh yeah, I'm dead. Or the girls.
Oh no, right.
Imagine
so
the
I'm
girls are
saying,
calling them dead
in
things.
terms of
They're walking
in-
around
no,
like, yeah, I'm dead.
In
nah,
terms
you're
of
being
being
dense,
attracted
bro. You're being
in terms
dense.
of being attractive, there's a scale, and we can all see it.
Yeah.
Just
Bruv,
accept it.
you can
Do your
walk-
thing.
You can walk into a club, yeah, with your girl, yeah, and you know who in there she would find attractive. You just know. And it's not a
Like
bad thing.
girls who said, "Oh yeah,
Yeah.
when you're
That's
in a
true.
relationship, you can't look at another girl and think she's nice."
That's a lie. That's a lie. There's bad bees. What?
And then it's like, okay, before I met you, what
What was
you know,
around?
bad B,
Yeah.
and now I'm with you, no one else is a bad B.
Yeah. What's going on there? Like, is man alright? Nah, you're right.
So
Still.
you can tell, man, you're attractive. It's what it is.
Anyway, back to the point. Yeah, can you be friends with girls? Yes,
I don't think you can.
I think you can.
You can.
You just can't find them attractive to the point where you'd want to be with them, because they might be
So
attractive.
now you're picking and choosing who you're friends with. So is that a
Well,
real,
that's what
is
it's-
that a real friendship?
You are supposed to pick and choose your friends. What you do
You're
pick
gonna be
and
friends
choose
with
friends.
someone. Don't just start making categories and saying, "Oh, you have to fit into this for me to be your friend."
No, I'm not. No, what? So if
That's
I,
what you're saying.
what do you mean, bro? You have categories for what has to fit in to be with your friends when it comes to men. So why is it different with women?
I don't.
You don't have
But
any
it's not
categories
like-
of who can be your friend
he's
with men.
just saying like in a way
All
where
right, maybe we
it's-
can't relate on it because I have categories of people that I can think of where I'm like, nah, that's not my friend.
No, I'm
But okay, in
if
terms
you're-
of what they're doing, or
What they're doing, who they are, whatever. Like, I'm not going to be attracted to the man them. So obviously it's a different kind of dynamic. But with women, you can be attracted to women if you're a heterosexual man, innit? So just if you're attracted to that woman, how can you be her friend? Whereas if you're not attracted to her, you don't care about whatever.
okay, so what you're saying is, no, you can't be friends with girls, but you can be friends with ugly girls. Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying for me,
That's what you're saying.
I'm
That's
saying,
what you're saying.
I'm saying for
Yeah.
me, the advice I'd give certain man is, if you're attracted to this girl, like if you're a man who loves shooting a shot and you're attracted to a girl, why bother being her friend? Because it's not gonna work for you.
My question is,
'cause you
why are
can't-
you shooting
you
your
can't
shot
be a
all the
friend.
time? That's something you should search
Bruv,
within
that's
you.
not the point we're making, though. The point I'm making is, if you're a man, because we don't live in a perfect world where people aren't shooting their shot. People shoot their shot.
Oh, that's calm. But my problem is people being so. What's the word?
Out
I
here,
don't want to use like a vulgar word. Like,
just out here.
yeah,
But people can be out here though.
like
That's their
you
life.
don't need to be.
that's
Actually, I don't know.
But that's
Unless
their
it's
life
a working
though.
environment, you're not really gonna meet a girl in the street and just start talking to her unless you find her attractive. So how are you gonna meet new girl like friends over girls in what situation?
Wow.
Point he's trying to count.
Wow. So you didn't go through uni and make friends with girls. You didn't go in high school and make friends with girls.
It was different. You were in a sports course. Innit? There's not many girls that do sports course.
There was a girl, she liked me and then like her. We were friends.
Yeah.
But it was in a case of I'm trying to be your friend. You just sit in the same circle. You just, became closer that way.
Is she your friend now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you're friends with a
But
girl.
apart from that situation, where
You're
else
not
are you going to go and meet a girl and just start talking?
I'm not talking. But what are you guys even talking about? I'm not talking about you going out and meeting friends. I'm asking you, can you be friends with women? And you are talking about shooting your shot.
I'm saying no.
Yeah, and I'm saying yeah, you can as long as for certain man, don't be attracted to her. Me, I can be friends with an attractive girl, innit? But
And how are you going to meet that girl?
That's a good point that you
I'm not.
made.
We're not talking
Certain
about
man-
meeting her. We're talking about if you are being
Well,
friends
I'm
with a
talking
girl.
about in the real world, bro.
Well, I'm not talking about going out and meeting girls as friends, bro. There's bare situations that can happen where people end up being friends with a girl. Like, are you dense, bro? Like, we're acting like there's
I
not a
don't
world
know,
of...
bro. I
Bro,
don't know.
you live in a world, yeah, with 7 billion people and however many species or whatever animals that we don't even know exist. And you don't think there's a possibility where a man can just be in a situation where he ends up being friends with a girl? Like,
There
what?
is, but
Like, what's going
I'm
on?
saying-
Like, I don't even know where you're going, bro.
I'm saying in what situation, bro?
Why does it matter? The situation we're talking about at hand is, can you be friends with a girl? If you've got a girl as a friend, right now, there's a girl in your life that's your friend. Can you be her friend? Or who wants to be your friend? For whatever reason. Can you be her friend?
Yes.
I said yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't
Yes.
know. I don't know.
Anyway. And also, last question. Should you be best friends with the person you're in a relationship with?
Yeah, I kind of have to be, innit?
I don't
Depends
think
what
so.
you mean by best friend.
She's your best friend, fam. She's your best friend. She's the one that whatever your expectations, because it depends from person to person. Innit? Whatever your expectations are for a best friend.
Depends how deep it is, the relationship, innit?
Let's say you're 5 years deep.
It's not about years, it's about how.
So how are you measuring the deepness then? I would assume that after 5 years you're just super close.
You just stay together for the sake of it, bro.
I'm not doing that.
Sometimes, yeah. More time,
More time,
yeah.
People do that.
Yeah, more time, yeah.
People do that. But I'm not doing that.
So that's what I'm trying to say. If that connection's there,
Yeah.
like connections, like it's super rare, bro,
Okay.
with girls. If that connection's there,
You think so?
answer me best.
Nah, he's got a point.
You think it's
Nah, Jude's got a point. It's rare.
super rare to get like a connection with a girl?
All in
Yeah.
and out of love with a lot of people.
Yeah.
That connection, super rare.
Okay, I'll take that into consideration when we have another conversation about relationships. Anyway, that's the last question I wanted to ask. I don't think you should be best friends. You have to be best friends because I think the expectations that people can have of a best friend might not be for the person you're with. You know what I mean? I feel like sometimes people get into relationships and try and put too much onto that person. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, fact.
And it's like, you need to have friends. Like,
Oh, 100%.
you need to go and have a conversation with your friend, because this isn't a conversation that you should have with me. Speak to your friend, bro. You know what I mean? Speak to whoever else your support network is. Speak to them.
If a girl doesn't have girlfriends, that's a red flag.
Oh, that's a massive red flag. What? You're friends with boys only?
Not even that. No friends at all.
Oh, that's
What?
another red flag too.
That's a big red flag.
Why?
Because they're gonna put everything on you.
Yeah. Because who else is she going to talk about girl things to? You?
Everything is on you.
Who,
The only person in her life that she can talk to. No friends at all.
That's
you're the only person she wants to go and do things with.
Yeah.
that's the thing I've been running away from my whole life.
What?
But that
Having no friends.
no. A girl coming to me for everything.
Keep running away.
But the thing is, but what I've realized is, which most people need to take this, is that if you're gonna be with a girl long term and actually have a good relationship that's gonna last for years, and both of you are happy most of the time, then you're gonna have to be a therapist. You're gonna have to be a dad, a friend, all of that, bro.
You're safe, bro.
Nah, I'm serious, bro.
That's not healthy. I can't be
Like
a
you
girl's
said, you need
dad.
different perspectives.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not, what? Her dad?
Not for everything 24/7, but
Therapist.
most of the time, she's gonna come to you for stuff. Most
That's fine, but not all
90% of people have went through traumas. They just don't talk about it. So she's gonna come to you about it. You know what I mean?
Therapist.
100%
You know.
of girls have gone through shit.
Therapist. You
So
know.
if you're that guy, like I was a few years ago, like, oh, I ain't trying to hear this, bro. Nah, you got
No,
Get her
I think-
through
I think-
that.
I think
that makes her grow. If
I think the point that people are making when they say that is you just need to be there for the person you're with. Not that you need to be
not
the
that
actual
be
dad.
there for them, help them grow out of that and through that.
That's
To the
not
point
even a
where they
point,
can
though.
actually
That
be,
might not be your role though. That might not be something you can actually do.
If you're going to be with them long term. But that's not
Exactly,
my
yeah.
point. I'm saying they should just have other friends to do shit with.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you just want to see you all the time.
You can have those conversations, that's fine, but then go
You're gonna come
Yeah.
home from work. She's there. The weekend,
That's
she's
calm.
there. Sunday, when it's your chill day, she's there.
That's calm. Because
So
I
what-
can leave.
you know, go out with your boys, but she has no one to go out with. And that's go out
Bro,
with you.
she's there. She's there. She's there.
Yeah, she might just like her own company. It's better that way.
Anyway.
If she's like fully on you 24/7, then that's
Anyway,
another story. innit?
anyway,
Yeah.
anyway.
Wrap it up here.
This has been the Dynamix podcast. Yeah, make sure you like and subscribe there. You understand? We've had Jude there. I think you said that on the last one as well. You're like, yep. I was like, we got Jude there. You're like, yep. We've had Louis the Ghost, the co-host, the one with the most, the one who doesn't roast.
More.
Nah, I don't have any more. I'll work on it though, because that wasn't that good.
He should come up with himself, innit?
Huh?
He should come up with himself.
You should.
Yeah. Nah, but I'm
If
not.
that's
I
a
keep
good
it
show.
simple.
But
innit? I
yeah,
keep
yeah.
it simple. I'm not like it's just Louis, bro.
Oh, yeah.
But I've been
Yeah, but I'm the like.
I've been
extravagant
ghosting
one.
lately, so people are, that name is sticking now. I'm not liking it. But
Louis the Ghost, the
I
host.
don't
with
even
the
do it
most.
intentionally.
That's what I'm doing. Louis the Ghost, the host with the most. That's what we'll end with next time.
Say no more.
Anyway, I'm
Like
gonna
that.
do my outro. I know people don't like it, but
Nah, I don't like. Ouch.
you press that.